think?
No, I just see, well, we traveled back Thursday. We took Friday off. We came in Saturday, went through the scout for Southern Indiana. So we got them off their legs a little bit, and then just I think the fact that we're back in Mackey, a little comfort zone. I think Mads gets one to fall first, and the basket just kind of opens up. It's amazing how that happens, right? A couple go in, and the basket just gets bigger and bigger, and just kind of felt like that today.
Yeah, and then at the end you get to have 5 freshmen in there. You get to kind of do things that maybe you normally wouldn't with your lineups and playing time. Is that what does that give you as a coach?
It gives us really good tape to watch with those young kids. So obviously we play freshmen throughout the course of basketball games, and like at the end there, Madison's not there helping them when they make a defensive mistake. Caitlin's not there to have their back. So you saw a lot of things that we need to work on and get better. So it gave us some really good tape in live action against somebody else to show our young kids that they'll take, and we'll watch with them on Tuesday, and they'll get better for it.
What was it like watching that first quarter today, though?
Well, outside the defensive end for like the first 3 or 4 possessions, really, really good. We pushed in transition. We challenge our bigs to rim run. Mary Ashley does a really good job of rim running. And today I thought our wings got out and ran and got in front of JT, got in front of Rashunda, and gave them people to kick it to. And then Abby was just really good getting into the paint and kicking in. You hope that every quarter, putting 35 up in a quarter is really good, and you hope that every quarter goes like that. But if that's what we're chasing on the offensive end, it's that, right? Multiple paint touches in transition and the ball popping and moving and just being confident when you shoot it.
When you look at the 2 Bahama games, yes, you didn't shoot well, but what other areas of your games did you take out of that will potentially help you throughout the season?
Yeah, I think that we just can compete against Power 5 schools. I think, we play, obviously we started freshman, Rashana plays a lot, Emily got in there a little bit. I think Sophie's going to start to find minutes, Kenna plays. And we're playing against, grown women, seniors, 5th-year seniors. And I think that they showed that, that we obviously got to get physically stronger, but they belong, and that they can battle and play at this level. Even though we weren't very good offensively, we gave ourselves a chance to win 2 Power 5 games. And it stinks, and it's disheartening that we weren't able to come away with just 1 win, but we're gonna be better in Big Ten play because of the schedule we've played so far. When we go to Minnesota for the first time, we haven't played a bunch. We've actually played some people at this level, so it'll be good for us to not just have to jump in there. We've already been in the deep end.
Where will be the happy medium for your shooting this season? You've seen the extremes the last 3 games.
Yeah, I would think that we could shoot it about 40% from the 3. Maybe that's probably pretty high too, but I think anywhere between like 36 to 40% from the 3-point line. But just being efficient in the mid-range. Obviously, Janae hit a couple in the mid-range with confidence. We've done a pretty good job at the free throw line all year, so if we can continue to throw the ball inside and get to the free throw line, I think we'll shoot it at a high clip. Just a matter of, finding your rhythm, keeping your legs throughout the season, staying fresh. But I would take a good 36 to 39% from the 3-point line.
Sophie got in the game today.
Mm-hmm.
Obviously you want to play her more throughout the year. What do you need from her?
Scoring. Obviously, we need her to get better on the defensive end. I told her, before the game, you're gonna play defense. She didn't get a summer, right? She didn't get a summer in a fall, but I think you saw as soon as she came in just how confident she is. I think Madison drove middle, and Sophie just read a flare screen on the backside and got a 3 out of the corner. It didn't go in, but just looked really good. Big, strong body. She gets a good rip and a power move going to the basket. Not afraid to score it on the offensive end. We talk. She's got a little bit more wiggle to her game, reading screens off the bounce than probably anybody on our team. So it's just a matter of her just getting out there and getting more and more confident because the kid can really play basketball.
Hey, Coach. One of the things that Abby and Madison talked about was how the last 72 hours these girls really got back into the gym and were putting in extra work. From a leadership aspect, what have you seen the last 3 days, not allowing, the rims and whatnot to really affect, the mental psyche of your team and trying to get back to work?
Yeah, I mean, I think it's just that. It's like getting in the gym and seeing a ball go through the hoop. We tell them all the time, like, most of our kids on our team have been playing basketball for a very, very long time. They've put a lot of shots up throughout their career, and it's just a matter of, and it doesn't have to be a lot. It's just getting in the rim, seeing a ball go through the rim, or get in the gym, seeing a ball go through the basket. I think it really helped when Mads hits her first one, and then the basket just goes. But, like, when you're a shooter, you just got to see the ball go through the net, and you can't think of it. Like, you got to have a short memory. Like, it doesn't matter if you're 0 for 13. You just got to have confidence and keep shooting it.
With Rashonda and McKenna, your two freshmen, they come out and they just start whopping threes. I mean, the sound of the net hadn't sounded that loud this year. For them, what's it going to take for them to just continue to be in rhythm and to stay ready? Both players have attacked the basket well, but that was the first time that I think we really saw them really shoot the ball well from the outside the way that they did tonight. Yeah,
just same thing. Getting in the gym, see the ball go through the basket. It's amazing, like when you just see it, what it does for your own mental, I remember, like, bad shooting nights. You just go in the gym late at night by yourself. You see the ball go through the basket. The next day, you wake up and you have a lot of confidence about you. Shonda shoots her first one, knocks it in. Kenna comes in and gets one to go too. Just kind of like a snowball effect. And we just kept feeding. We just fed off of each other's made baskets.
Thanks, Coach.
Yep. Thanks, y'all.